This article's from Niche Gamer. It's Martha is Dead is censored on PlayStation, but the PC and Xbox versions are unaffected. Martha is Dead is this first-person like narrative adventure game, I believe is what they call it. It depends on the person as to what they call it, but basically it's like a story, more of a story-based game told in the first person. The reason it's censored, I'll get to it real quick, is the violence. There's a part in there that seems to be too much for some people, where basically you got to cut your dead sister's face off. It's like a mini game where you move the blade around and you actually do it yourself, so to speak. Anyway, the article is, despite being worked on for years, publisher Wired Productions in November, aka announced Martha's Dead is censored on PlayStation while the PC and Xbox versions remain unaffected. The reasoning behind the game being censored is that it features potentially discomforting scenes and themes that may distress some players. That's all we have to go on, as it was apparently enough for the game not meeting Sony's new internal content standards for unacceptable content. The timing behind the request for said content getting censored or removed from the game entirely sounds sudden, as the game has been presented as a very dark adult game since its reveal years ago. The developers also note that sensitive depictions in play were always communicated to the media, and the content is even flagged clearly and repeatedly within the game itself before play begins. Apparently that wasn't enough for Sony. Sony and excuse me, one of the Sony presidents alluded to the flurry of censorship focused on anime-style sexual content on PlayStation games have been to meet global standards. The censorship was seemingly forced in Japan, but is now seemingly affecting developers in many games worldwide. It's set to release earlier this month, or later this month, February 24th, across Windows PC on Steam, Xbox One, Series X, PS4, PS5. And then it goes on and it talks about how they're upset about it, basically. They said that it's with regret that we have had to modify the experience, with some elements no longer playable. They've been working on the game for 4 years, all that kind of stuff. This is just stupid. Like, I understand the idea, okay, well, the game is too violent. But it's like, who cares? It's first of all, it's an M-rated game. It just means that, little kids should be playing this shit anyway. Or if they are, the parents or some adult or whatever has bought the game for them anyway. So it's like, why are you censoring stuff? I'm against censorship in general. I think censorship sucks. Quite frankly, it's really disappointing to see Sony, like bowing down, like censoring stuff. It's like, what the hell, man? Just put a damn warning label on it. These guys, they put their own warning labels on it and stuff. They basically said, it's like, right here, the content is flagged clearly and repeatedly within the game itself before play begins. It's like, come on, dude. It's just stupid. It should get PlayStation, owners or buyers, customers, whatever you want to call them, are going to get the less experience. Now, the game might be complete dog shit. I don't know. That's hard to say. But the point is that you're sitting there doing this shit, like, for no reason. Like, why? If it's on PC and Xbox, fine. Your standards are too high. Like, what the hell is that shit? Anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. I don't want to go too long about it. I just think this is stupid. And yet again, it's another example of Sony censoring shit that they shouldn't be. Just plain and simple. They shouldn't be. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.